guys are joining me for the first time, welcome to the channel. It's Brotherly Reviews. Check out my other videos that's on the channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you know what's coming out and when it's coming out. If you guys like car content, you guys are in the right place. So make sure you stick around and enjoy the video. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Jonathan, main host of Brotherly Reviews. We're in 2024, so happy new year. Obviously by the time this video comes out, it'll be a few days past that already, but as you can see, I'm sitting at the gas station. It's about 7 o'clock in the evening. Didn't really have much time to shoot this during the day. Of course, you know, I work during the day and whatnot, so I had to do what I could to make sure you guys can still see a clear image of me in the car. This gas pump does not work right away, so at least, you know, I'm not taking up usable space for anybody else that may need to fuel up gas right now. But anyway, on to today's topic. You guys see the thumbnail and the title. Start this off actually with a little bit of bad news, but there is good news. So you know what they say, you know, it's always better to start with the bad news and end on good terms. So we'll start with the bad news first and foremost. So starting with the unfortunate news, like most things in life, you know, you kind of don't really need something until you need it. So in this case, I was involved in a I have no idea how they fit through that parking space with that little gap, but good for you. So sadly, I was involved in a road rage incident back in mid-November of 2023. Of course, I can't really talk too much about it because, you know, it's still an ongoing investigation. You know, things are still happening in the background in terms of who was involved and whatnot. But it was myself and another motorist. Both, I'm just gonna, you know, just briefly say both of us were at fault for the incident, but it resulted in, as me, while I was driving off, after, you know, saying a few words to the individual, he decided to take a swing at my car as I was driving off and, you know, made some damage to the quarter panel, as I'm gonna kind of show you in this little video here on the side of the damage that was incurred by the guy punching it. Now, yeah, it is quite some extensive damage, not really easy to see from the naked eye or just seeing a photo. It's better for me to take a video of it so you can kind of see little angles and whatnot of the indentation done by the individual who punched the side of the car. But once again, can't speak too much about it. Just know that it's being handled legally and just awaiting the outcome at this time. Now, unfortunately, I did not have a dash cam. I've not had any dash cams in any vehicles I've owned. I've had about 15, 16 vehicles by now, and I've never had a dash cam in none of my vehicles. And I understand it is something very, very useful to have in case of. Not to say that things like this are gonna happen, but just so it's one of those things where it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Unfortunately, it was a situation for me where it was something that I didn't have at the time and wish I had it. So sadly, I was not able to capture the images on my own recording, but thankfully one of the neighbors was able to capture it on their cameras at Red House whatnot. But anyway, like I said, can't talk too much about it right now. But I did go on and make an investment to get myself some cameras for my vehicle itself. So this is the camera in question. The brand is called Pelsi. It is it's a Wi-Fi dash camera. The model is called P1 Duo, and I found this on Amazon. You know, shortly after the incident occurred, I did start doing some research on dash cameras, and I found one that was very, very affordable. This actually was on the a Black Friday sale that they had going on, so I was able to get this for about roughly 55 bucks shipped, you know, with taxes and all that, from Amazon. Showed up in a couple days and came with pretty much everything I needed, aside from some extra hardware kit that I needed for the parking monitor. So just gonna kind of just show on the side of the screen here the various different options that are available on this camera. So it does all work by phone. It's Wi-Fi. Everything is on an app. You can control everything through the app. You can view everything through the app. There is two cameras. There's one here in front of me, which I'm gonna just slide off with the windshield here. bear with me. Let me unplug it actually, that'll be the first thing I need to do. And it just slides right off. So here is the camera for the windshield. And you see it just slides off. And then if you can see behind me on the back window, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's a camera for the back window. So both of these do work simultaneously. And of course they do record in real time. They do not record in 4K, but they do record in 2K, which is still some amazing quality. It's very detailed, and it doesn't. I don't experience any lag with it. I don't experience any quality issues. So it picks up everything very, very well, both from the front and the rear camera. Now, of course, my windows are tinted, so it's not going to be the clearest, but it is clear enough for you to see what's going on. And of course, the sound recording is on point as well. I don't have any issues with sound. Now, the only thing needed besides the external hardware kit was a memory card. So I did get a 256 megabit memory card. It usually fills up in about a week before I have to reformat it again. But even if you don't reformat it, it will just kind of just overwrite. It'll start overwriting from the oldest saved recording to the newest. So if I do fill it up without formatting it, it'll just erase old footage and just keep creating new ones. The parking monitor I could set between 12 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours, or whatnot. I have it set at 12 hours. You can set it to time lapse. You can set it to normal recording. There was a couple times I did turn the car on. I had it set for 24 hours. Had it set to normal recording, and I want to say that maybe a week or so into having the camera installed, the car started giving me a warning message saying that the battery was discharging due to external devices which are plugged in. So I had to adjust the settings a little bit just so it wouldn't record as long. I mean, honestly, 24 hours of recording, unless I'm, parked the car over the weekend or whatnot, 12 hours is adequate. If I'm at work, the most amount of time I'll be at work is maybe anywhere between 8 to 10, 11 hours, depending on how crazy the shift is. But 12 hours is adequate. It'll record within time lapse or normal recording, and then I could just look through the camera files if anything happened. It has collision detection as well, so if anybody does hit the car while it's parked, it will record it, it'll lock it, it'll save snapshots of it or whatnot, and then of course I'll be able to see it once I get back to the vehicle, connect my phone to the Wi-Fi camera, and then I'll be able to see all the footage that's been recording while I've been away. So my overall thoughts with the camera system, first of all, I like how it was installed. I cannot see the front camera whatsoever. It's perfectly mounted behind my rearview mirror, so once I'm driving along, I cannot see it. I can also set it to turn off that screen. I'm sorry, man. My eyes are going crazy. Keep scratching my nose. But I do have it set. You can set it to where if you want that little screen to turn off while you're driving, it'll do so after a certain amount of time. I can't even see it to where it bothers me. It's literally right behind the rearview mirror. Cannot see it whatsoever. The one in the back window is small enough to where it doesn't affect my vision. I see that it's there, but it doesn't bother me. It's small enough. I actually decided to get this professionally installed at a shop. Reason being, car's obviously a lot newer, still under warranty. There's a lot of electronics in here that I don't want to mess up, so I took it to a shop, paid the installation money. It wasn't a lot of money. They actually did it in about an hour and a half at most. They had everything installed or wired up and demonstrated everything for me. And of course, that got done by a shop. The people warranty their work, so anything does happen, at least have something to fall back on, have paperwork showing that the work was done. The car has to go to Kia for any reason, and if they have any issues with the electronics, I can say, hey, look, I have a camera here. It was installed by such and such. It was done professionally, just in case they want to just be savages and just try to stop any kind of repairs under warranty because I have aftermarket stuff on it. But as they'll clearly see, it's a safety feature, it's a security feature, and it is something nowadays that's very, very vital to have. You could be driving along and just see an accident occur. Somebody may just need extra footage or a witness or whatnot, and you're like, hey, I captured it right here on my dash cam. Here, I can send it straight to you. That simple. So it's always good to have. In my case, sadly, it was a necessity after something happened. So unfortunately for me in that case, but fortunately it is being handled, and I now have the camera system for anything that may happen. Fingers crossed nothing else does happen, but like I said at the beginning, it's always best to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So yeah, that's about what I got for this video. I'm scanning for it. Just guys can see the packaging. Pelsi Smart Wi-Fi Dash Cam P1 Duo, front and rear camera system, wide angle view, great quality, very affordable. It was on Amazon for $50 plus tax as a Black Friday sale. Normal price as showed was 180 bucks. So not sure what the price is now, but you can definitely click the link in the description to to show where you can buy that camera from. And if you guys are in the local Kissimmee, Orlando area, St. Cloud area, I do recommend the shop 12 Volt USA. I've had this car and the Ford Fusion worked on by them, and they did an amazing job. So shout out to 12 Volt USA. Amazing prices, amazing customer service, and very professional. So but talk to me, guys. It's 2024. It's a new year. What are your goals? Comment below. Let me know what your goals are for this year. You guys plan on buying a new car? You guys plan on buying a house? You guys planning on moving up in your job? Moving on to a new job, going to school for something? Let me know, guys. I try to want to connect with everybody who's following me, and once again, I appreciate everybody that has been following along. We're over 3,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for all your support. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care, stay blessed, drive safely, and don't get involved in road rage. Okay, it's not worth it. I'm paying the price right now, and it is what it is. So y'all take it easy, and I'll see y'all soon.